Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Chad and I help people find the person they're supposed to be. So, today, let's talk about stress. Let's talk about stress, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Yeah, not quite that fun, right? So, stress. We have basically two kinds of stress. We have threat stress and we have challenge stress. So threat stress is that stress that we had when we were kind of born with that we were ingrained with that. Our ancestors used that to escape from dangerous predators or war or whatever it may be. Threat stress, we kind of need that one. We just need to make sure we're not using it at the wrong times. What happens when we engage in threat stress? Well, psychologist Alyssa Epple, and I apologize if I said that incorrectly, stated that our cortisol rises, our adrenaline surges, we're able to see better, think quicker, move faster. And that's more of a response to threat stress. Now, our daily stress, our stress that we put on our shoulders that may not be needed, that's our challenge stress. So a lot of times we turn our challenge stress into threat stress, and we don't turn our threat stress into challenge stress. So our bodies may think that our deadline at work, we have to have this in by this time and that done by this time, and it confuses that type of stress with threat stress. So we're having a constant rise in our adrenaline and our cortisol levels, and the other part of that is it wears down telomeres. Telomeres are little caps on the end of our DNA, and as those wear down, those are what protect us from aging, from illness, from disease. So those are the type of stresses we want to keep in control, we want to manage. So our threat stress, we need to change into more of a challenge stress. Challenge stress we're able to work through on an easier level. And that is done by taking it back and compartmentalizing it. So think of all of our stress, we like to think of it as one giant ball. Today we got to take little Timmy to the soccer practice at noon. But before that, we've got to get done, our 20-page DPS report. And before that, we've got to make sure the kids have food for school or food for breakfast, make sure they have the right clothes, they have the right gear, whatever it may be. Now, all these stresses are valid. All these stresses I go through every day. But I don't think of them as threat stresses. They're challenge stress. Challenge stress is always an opportunity to be more creative. So maybe tomorrow we can finish it earlier, quicker, better. Challenge stress is something we can manage. So how do we compartmentalize that? Take it back and we put the most immediate stressors into one box. Maybe we need this stressor, will go into another box. And then the less of all those stressors, that goes into the final box. You may have 6 boxes, I don't know. But if we can deal with them by order of importance or box by box, the less important stressors can be pushed more towards the end or the final part of that. That the medium stressors may not be as important as the immediate stressors. And your immediate stressors, we can take those as a challenge first. So maybe those are getting your TPS report at the office done on time. Well, okay, so that's going to be your focus. You're going to get there. You're going to start on it. Don't even check your emails until you're done with it. Or maybe you have to, unless, maybe you have to check your emails. But set apart time frame, space everything out. Don't try to do it all at once. That was always my big mistake, was to do everything at once. I'm very good at multitasking. That's not really a good thing. I'm able to do way more things than I would like to at once, and it often doesn't let us focus on one thing. So my goal for 2019, one of them, is to not multitask so much, but add focus to one thing at a time, and to help manage those challenge stressors, add focus to one thing at a time. If we do everything at once, we're gonna get subpar results. If we try to multitask with everything, we'll get subpar results. Focus on one thing at a time, and you're gonna get great results. Your challenges are gonna be done quickly, and your challenge stressors will no longer be seen as stressors or immediate threats to you. Hopefully that made sense. If not, post a comment at the bottom. Be happy to clarify a little bit more. Once again, my name is Chad. Smile at the world, and the world will smile back. I hope you all can get out into the weather just for a short second. If you're in the cold part of the US or the cold part of the world right now with this polar vortex, be safe. Breathe in some fresh air when you can. Surround yourself with nature if you can. I love you all. I wish you a wonderful day. Wish you the best of luck. Miracles happen all the time. Have a great day.